Hey, what's going on? Smoking with Scruggs here. We're going to do a turkey meatloaf today. Never done one of these, first time, so we'll see how it rolls. Might come out like crap, you never know with me. But I think it's going to turn out pretty good, so we can find out. Let me show you what we're using. So hey, right here I got some. I got 2 pounds of ground turkey. It's 93 lean, 7% fat. It's all natural. Over here we're gonna incorporate some fake cheese. I would advise using real cheese, but that's what we're using. Some Colby Jack, and got some mild High Guy BBQ Rub there. Gonna put some of this rib candy up in there, original rib candy. My High Guy barbecue bold. I got some Ritz crackers there that I've crushed up in this little bag, and I think I need to crush them up a little bit more. Smoked paprika, thyme, a little olive oil, some pepper, got some Worcestershire sauce in the back, some minced garlic. I don't think I have enough minced garlic, but that's all I have. I thought I had more than that. And some onions. So yeah, we're going to combine all this up in this little container here, and then we will mold it. We're going to smoke this. So yeah, let's get started. Alrighty, so we got 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Calls for 3 tablespoons. I've got half a teaspoon, and to be honest with you, that's 1 teaspoon. I wish I'd have known I didn't have this garlic. Got 1½ teaspoons of salt. ½ teaspoons of pepper, 2 teaspoons of well, we're going to say 2½ teaspoons of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1½ tablespoons of Worcestershire, 1 tablespoon of this apple cherry rib candy, 2 tablespoons of Mile High Guy bold barbecue sauce. And we're also going to use this barbecue sauce as a glaze on top at the end. And we're also, once we put it on, we're going to put this rub on once we get it all shaped up. I've got 2 eggs. And we got, was it 2 cups? 1 cup, I'm sorry, 1 cup of Ritz crackers. Thought it was 2 cups. 1 cup of Ritz cracker. Now this cheese and these onions are going to be as to your liking. This is a 5-ounce container. These are already diced. It says 1 medium onion, minced. I'm not going with minced because I like diced onions. So I'm going to go with half of these to start off with. And we'll see how that goes. And this cheese, I'm going to start out with a cup. No, that might have been too much. You know how we do it. We do it on the fly here at Smoking with Scruggs, and we're just going to mash this all up and incorporate it with our hands and get it very well mixed. So in looking at this, as of now, I think we're going to need some more breadcrumbs or more Ritz crackers. I don't think this is going to set up. I'm going to see how much is left in the in here, because I think a cup is going to be too much. I just basically used 1 sleeve of Ritz crackers. Let's see how much this comes to. I'm gonna call that maybe 3/4 of a cup. Let's see what that does. I'll tell you what, you smell them onions. She might be a little onion-y. We want this to be kind of stiff because it's going to have to set up on its own. Turkey doesn't usually do that very well. And what I'm going to do is, after I get this molded, we're going in the refrigerator for about an hour before we put it on the grill to let it get a little stiff. I just want to see how it holds its shape in my hand. I just don't want it to get to where it's dripping while it's cooking. Pulled this out the refrigerator and it looks pretty good. It's actually been in the refrigerator for, let's see what time it is. Oh, it's about 2.5 hours. So it's been in the refrigerator for 2.5 hours. But I had to get some stuff done around the house and had to cook the dog's chicken. So we're gonna slap this on the grill, get a probe in it. And might have to adjust my temp a little bit. I see I'm falling some. We'll open it up a little bit on the bottom. move that back as far as I can. I'm gonna stick me a probe in here. I've got my probe set up over there. Sorry, my camera is, I just bought it in from inside the house, and it's really cool inside the house compared to outside. But I've had that thing forever. I actually got it from Walmart. I've got this set for beef. I know it's not beef, we're cooking turkey, but what I want to do is when it gets to 150, I want to start basting it. So I've got my alarm set for beef at 150, and then we'll go ahead and crank a heat up, take it up to 165 internal. But I just want the alarm to go off on this for 150 so I can start basting it. So yeah, so we're just going to let this go and get this cooked done. Something else I wanted to do is wanted to add some cherry wood chips. So we've been maintaining a temperature of about almost 400 degrees, and according to our probe here, we're at 158 degrees. I was shooting for 150, but I was in the middle of something else, so we're gonna take the cover off of this, baste it a little bit. Ooh, oh geez. Man, the aroma that I got off of that when I opened it up was unreal. That smells really, really good. That cheese kind of busting on out of there. It's got a little bit of crust on it, it looks like. I'm gonna baste it now. Some mild High Guy bold barbecue sauce. Oh gosh, the smell of this is totally unreal. I can't wait to try this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Alrighty, we're gonna let that go. So we're showing about 159. I'm probably going to take this to about 170. Hope that it's not dry. I'd rather for it to be just a little bit over as opposed to be undercooked. So I'll bring you on back when we're ready to pull this off and cut it and see what it looks like. Appreciate you sticking around. So we're at our 165 mark here, and I'm going to check this and baste it one more time, and I'm going to take it to 170. Still maintaining about 400 almost, a little bit under 400. This sure does look some kind of good though. Gosh, when I open that thing. Oops, sorry about that. Kind of kicked my stand there. A little bit more Mile High barbecue bold. I'm going to tell you what, this smells amazing. I wish there was such a thing as smell-o-vision for YouTube. Alrighty, I'm going to let that set 5 more degrees and we'll bring you back, y'all. So if we look over here on my thermometer, I'm still hanging at about 167, and it's been hanging there for about 15 minutes. So I think my coals are starting to go on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this. This cook has been about 2.5 hours. And I'm also starting to come down on my temperature here. So let's open her up and see what she looks like. It looks really, really good. I'll tell you what, every time I open that kettle, it smells amazing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull that now. And I'm going to pull it over here on my table. I'm going to let it rest for about 10 minutes and then I'm going to cut into it. So, and I'll probably just cut into it like right where it's at. So yeah, that's where we're at. 2.5 hours. We're at 167. It looks really good. I can't wait to try this. So I'm going to pull this off, stick it on my table, and we'll bring you back. It really looks some kind of good. High Guy barbecue sauce bold. We're going to let this rest for 10 minutes. And we'll cut into this and bring y'all back. Got my fork and my plate over there. Got my knife. So yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Alrighty. Time to cut into this thing. I'm gonna get me an end piece right here. Very cut through. I think it's stuck to the bottom. It is. But that's okay. Yeah, probably shouldn't have went with the wire rack, but that's okay. Sorry for the background noise with the fan. I'll tell you what, this looks really, really good. Let's give this a try. So I'm gonna get me a good piece here with this good caramelization on here of this High Guy bold barbecue sauce. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking good. Oh man. This is delicious. The barbecue sauce complements it. Just unreal. I kind of wish that my colds hadn't started to go on me. Would have been nicer to have a little bit more crust on it. The cheese blends well, even though it is fake. You can taste the onions. This is phenomenal. It really is. There aren't too many dishes that I do to put a smile on my face. This is one of them. Oh my gosh, this is so good. The onions you can taste. The cheese. Look at that. It's moist, not overcooked. It's got a little sweetness to it, and I'm going to guess that's from this fork looking good. From that rib candy, but you still get that kick from that bold barbecue sauce. Oh my god. It's phenomenal. You get a chance, you need to try this. This is really good. Man. I'm gonna cut me another slice. Let me tell you what, this is a little good, some eggs in the morning. I'll be eating on this for a few days because my wife don't want to try it. She said because it's turkey. It tastes great. It really does, even though it's turkey. Now granted, it is definitely not meat, you know, as far as ground beef. But it tastes really awesome. It really does. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Took a little while, about 2.5 hours. And yes, I'm thoroughly happy. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll leave the recipe in the description down below. And yeah, definitely give this a try. Hit up Scott by High Guy BBQ. He's got some good stuff. The rub is kind of hard to tell because, you know, I did use the sauce over top of the rub. I'm sure it enhanced it. But I can't wait to try the rub out on something by itself. That's what I should have done, but I figured being as I had it, why not put it on there, you know? So again, appreciate you watching. Keep on smoking. Thanks a lot.